What's going on, guys? Austin here from Driven Northwest, and today is the day where I'm going to lower the Evo finally after about 2 years since when I bought the car. And so what I told you guys before is I bought some used struts. These ones roughly have around like 20,000 on them, so not bad at all. I got them for like 50 bucks, so you can't really pass it up. But I had a buddy of mine throw on the springs because I didn't want to rent any spring compressors or anything to do that. So he just threw them on for me, and so really it's super simple to do it. You just have to compress the spring, undo the nut underneath this cap right here, do that, and then slowly decompress the spring and take the springs off and just reverse order for all of them. But he did me a favor and he just did that, so I appreciate that. And so we're going to get to it now and install these H&R lowering springs. Alright, first things first, of course, you're going to want to take off your wheels and of course jack up the car. You can't install the lowering springs with the wheels still on there. Someone will ask that, so just had to throw that out there. But yeah, so I'm going to get to that right now and I'll shut the camera back up when I do that. Alrighty guys, so now your car's jacked up in the air like this. And now let's get started. We're going to start on the very front brake, shock, whatever you want to call it. And so if we look inside here, you're going to see two different bolts right here. You're going to see this one right here and then this one down here. These are both 19mm bolts. You're going to want to take both of these out in order to remove this whole entire strut. And then right here, you're going to want to pop this out of the strut, because this holds your brake line there, and you do not want to leave that on there when you rip it all out. And on the very back side of your strut, there's this bolt right here. You're going to want to take that out as well. And after that, you can take out this top strut tire bar bolts right there. So I'm going to put you guys back on my head and get this going. And to let you guys know, there is a red dot on this top 19mm bolt right there. You're definitely going to want to put that in the same top portion when you install the strut back inside your car. So don't forget that red dot goes on top, and then that one has nothing on it, so just put that one through the bottom and you should be all good. Woo! Alright, right there we got the top one out. Alrighty. Got that one all taken care of. Now, as I was telling you before, let me get my, you're going to want a flathead. So, you're going to want to pick out this little clip right there, so I got it held. And then pick out this side. Okay, one side's out. Alright, and I got them out. Alright, so I don't know if you guys see it, but this one has a red little dot on it. That's when it goes to the top. And what you're going to do is after you get this nut off, you're just going to hammer out this end right here. Make sure you don't mushroom it. You really can't. They shouldn't be that badly stuck there. But yeah, just hammer these out, take them out, and then don't forget the brake line bolt in the back. Let me see if I can show it to you guys again. Right here, this one. undo that, and then you're free to take out the rest. So I'm gonna go do that real quick, and then we're gonna take out the rest of the strut through the top. But now, since I have these bolts removed, I'm going to head up to the top real quick and remove the strut tower bar right over here, or just remove these 3 nuts so it can follow it through the bottom, and I can put the new one back up through there. So let me put you guys back in my head real quick, and I'm gonna get going at that. Be careful for when you remove all these nuts, because your strut tower or your strut is not supported anymore after all these nuts are removed. So just remember that. Alrighty. So what I did is I held this up here with one hand, propped it through the holes, and then tightened or put 3 nuts on it real quick so that it could be suspended, so I don't have to waste all my energy doing that, because that thing's heavier than shit. So now I'm gonna go back down here, put in these bigger bolts right here, and then I'm gonna tighten everything back up top so this front one can be done. Woo! Alrighty, and look right here, if you guys see, there is the red dot on that 10 bolt right there. So make sure that one's up top, as I said before. Now the whole entire strut is in there with the new H&R springs. Now it's time to just reinstall everything you took back off on this. I already popped this white clip thing back in, so we're good on that. Time to put the nuts on these, tighten down this back one, and tighten down the top strut ones, and we should be good for this front strut lowering spring install. You guys know how to do the front, so go ahead and do that. And now it's time to show you guys how to do the back. So first thing you want to do is remove this back plastic part right here. Remove your spare tire if you want, and if you really need to remove the foam, I'm not sure yet, but yeah, pop all this out so you can access the struts right behind each one of these little corners right over here. So you have your back plastic piece removed. Right there is your windshield washer fluid, and of course your battery. And so what we really just for is these 2 nuts right here, which are basically the same as your strut tower bolts up top. They hold the strut in place up top. So there's one right here on this part, and then one right back here over there, and same on the other side, one right there, and one on the back over there. So now that we got that done, let's move down to the bottom, and I'll pick it back up there after we get this bottom part done. This bottom strut, you just have to take off the 17mm bolt right here, the long one that goes all the way through. So just take that out, and then it's easy. You just have to do the 2 on top that I showed you before. So just break that loose, and then loosen up the 2 top ones, and you have your back strut out. This long bolt we just had to remove right here. This goes straight through, all the way through your strut. And so now that this is loose, we're going to go up to the top, loosen up those 2 bolts up top, and this is going to drop down to the bottom, just like in the front. So I'm going to get that done real quick, and then we'll install the new one. Look at these sick drag wheelie bars, because I pop wheelies all the time in my rear-wheel drive Evo. Alright guys, so there's the brand new H&R strut on the back, and I'll show you it tightened down. There you go, it's all tightened down over there, tucked in the corner. And so I already showed you guys the front one, now I did the back one. I'm probably not going to show you guys the other side. just based on the fact it's the same thing, just flip-flopped. But yeah, so what we're going to be doing now is we have an Instagram page. If you guys didn't know, it's Driven Northwest. We're going to be doing, like, if you're a subscriber to our YouTube channel, like, DM us a picture of your car, and we'll definitely give you guys a shout out. We'll do that. It's just, we're doing that just because we appreciate all the subscribers that we have. I mean, we're a super small channel, but it's cool that you guys are subscribed to us and are enjoying our content. Pretty soon we're going to be having a lot more content, a lot better content. It's just kind of slow right now just because how cold and rainy it is, but car season is approaching, so I'm excited for that. So is Mike and Pete. But yeah, so check that out. We also have a Facebook page. We hardly post on that, which we should get better at. And yeah, and pretty soon I'll do some more POV driving of the Evo. We're going to do a walk ride of Pete's car, his Z. He just got it back. It's pretty sweet. And then Mike is probably going to be doing fuel pump and injectors and probably a smaller pulley on his SS pretty soon. So got some fun, exciting stuff coming up. Definitely stay tuned, and I'll show you guys at the very end of this video what it looks like now after I lower the car down and everything and the suspension's all done. I'll show you guys what it looks like after, and then I'll probably get alignment after, and then it'll drop a little bit more just because the springs haven't even been worn out or worn yet, so it'll drop a hair bit more. But yeah, if you guys end up enjoying the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and then I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.